gonna tell you about today is the menstrual pads, and the brand name is HighOh. I hope you guys can see it. Yes. And they come in this cute little bag. It's a wet bag that you can take the pads with you, and it's very convenient. So what does the pad look like? So here is a regular one. This is the just the regular one for your normal flow days, and it's so soft. It's like so soft, is way softer than any of the disposable pad I ever had. I mean, I never do that with a disposable pad, but this is like so soft, and it feels like you just have you don't even have a pad there. It feels like you just have your normal underwear touching you, and it's also absorbent. And it's like, I usually use the disposable one. I usually, once it gets kind of wet, it kind of feels a little like sticky in there. With this one, it just absorbs everything. It doesn't feel like there's any dirty stuff in there, and it also attaches to has wings, so you can put it in your underwear, and it stays in place and doesn't move anywhere. So it's very comfortable to use, more comfortable than any disposable pads. I was looking for some reusable pads for a while now for the health benefits, because those disposable ones, they're so white and pretty, and that's because they have bleach and other bad chemicals that can cause like cramps and other health problems. And even though I might have only a few more years left with dealing with the periods, but I have two daughters that are just one of them just starting out, and they have to deal with it for the next 30 years or so, and I don't want some of those disposable pads damaging their health, especially if they're still planning to have kids some days and all those things. I mean, it's just better for your health, and it doesn't cost you any more. It actually saves you money, because each pad will last 3 to 5 years, or even more, depends how often you use them and how many you have to get through. So how much would you spend in 5 years for the disposable pads? If you add it up, it's gonna be way more than for the reusable ones. And these are also easy to use, because once you're done using it, once it gets dirty, you can just fold it. You don't have to touch any dirty stuff. You can just fold it like this and like this, and just button it together like this, and it becomes really tiny little thing that you can just put in your bag. If you have more than one bag, that's so perfect. You can keep one bag for your dirty ones and another bag for your clean ones, and nothing will leak out of it and dirty the rest of the stuff in your purse, so it stays intact until you're ready to wash it. And for washing, some people soak them in the water before that. I'm too lazy to do that, honestly, so I just do the easier way. Once I'm ready to do my laundry, like all other stuff, and because it's dark color, I wash it with my dark stuff. But before I put it in the laundry, I just unlock it like this and just throw them in the load. First, I put just the pads in the load without any other stuff, and put the one rinse cycle just to rinse some little bit stuff out of it, so that when I put the new clothes, the stuff that's in there doesn't go on my regular clothes. So, and I just wash it with regular laundry, and because I wash it with the darks, I wash it on cold. I don't think you should wash any things that have blood in them on the warm or hot. but on cold is just fine. And then I just put it in the dryer if I'm drying stuff in a dryer that day. But if I don't put it in a dryer, I can just hang it, and I don't even have to use those clip thingies. I'll just put it on the line and clip it like this, and the line goes like that, and it just holds it for until it gets dry, until I take it off. So it's easy to wash and take care of, and it doesn't leak. So if you see it, it's made so well. This been washed like 2 times already, and it still like looks exactly the same like new. So it's made so well, and it's not gonna leak, and because it's it has the other layer in there, that's not gonna leak and get your underwear dirty. I mean, with disposables before, I had them like leak on the sides, and all that. That's, or maybe because I was like buying the cheapest ones possible, because disposable ones cost a lot of money. Because if you go and buy like a brand name, it's probably gonna cost you like $6 to $7 for like 14 of them. That's expensive. You know. And but the cheaper one, like at the dollar store, yeah, they are cheaper, but they're not as good. But these are as good as the most expensive ones. Also, I noticed that whenever I used those disposable ones, you know, and after I use them, I just put them in the trash in my bathroom, and it's like if they stay in the trash for like longer than, I don't know, 24 hours, it stinks. So whenever me or my daughter had periods, we had to take out the bathroom trash like every day, even if it's not full. With these, I just put them in this pouch, and they don't stink. It's like they were in the pouch for like 3 days before I did my laundry, and when I was taking them out to put in the washer, they didn't stink. I mean, well, they did kind of stink like dirty laundry a little bit, but not as bad as those disposable ones, because I think the disposable ones have the chemicals in them that mixes with your blood, and that's what makes it stink. But these, they don't really they don't have smell like really bad like the disposable ones. While I haven't used any other reusable pads, I think these are the best. Because first of all, I like the way the color is, that because I wash my dark stuff with dark laundry, and those pretty colorful ones, the like light colors, I wouldn't want to wash them with my dark laundry. Just I don't know, just because I wash my light color with light and dark colors with dark. I also like this company. This HighOh company is run by 2 sisters and a dog, so it's a small family business, and I would rather support a small family business than some huge corporation. I also read their story that those sisters were so poor they couldn't afford to buy pads, so they started making their own to save money. So yeah, and now look at it. This is a company that saves money to people all over the world. They can be bought on their website, they can be bought on the Amazon, and like Amazon is like huge. So yeah, they're not only saved money for themselves, now they're helping everybody else to save money on not buying those disposable pads every month. Also, I wanted to mention they have the bigger overnight one. So this is the regular one, and this is the overnight one. I hope you can see that. And the overnight one is bigger, and I like that it's so big, because it can wrap around your body, and like when you're sleeping, it's not gonna leak. Because I always had a problem where I would always worry at night that it would leak, and I would have to get up at night to like just to go and get changed. And when the pads were not long enough, I would always leak in the back, and I was like terrified that my bedding is gonna get dirty and stuff. So that was a huge problem. Now I tried this, I didn't even leak once, so they're good. I'm also gonna put a link to their website where you can go and check them out and look at them and see if you like them. And Yeah, you can also buy it from there, and I would strongly recommend, because even if I would have to pay regular price for those, I know that they're really worth the money, because they're gonna save you money every month for the next 5 years, and the savings are far more than the cost.